Okay,
All right,
we're good. Let's do this.
here we go. Five, four, three, two, one. The world's worst intro is back.
We're
Welcome to
intro is
Lunchtime
horrible.
TV. I'm your host, Meemko Jackson. We have a very short. This is basically just like this is announcements. This is pretty much what this is. It's not that we didn't want to have a show. We just have. We're working through all of the kinks when it comes to
Kinks.
audio, video, all the stuff. Because this is a two-person show, and so we are in separate locations. So getting everything to sync up has been a process. So for today, Sasha B, the floor is yours. What do you want to tell them about? You have exciting news for all the viewers. What is it? Let's hear it.
Well, first of all, excuse the background. That's only because I've went on 2 trips in the last month, and I also have had a competition. So, in between all of that, so
Yeah.
it's coming together. Okay, just back here, it's a little weird.
It's not that bad.
I know it's actually better than yesterday. You should have seen it. What happened? Wait, what updated? Oh, so I launched my shirts and my merch and my logo.
Yeah.
And so I launched that on the 20th at the Alki Beach Classic, where I did the bench press and the farmer's walk. I got 2 more gold medals in that. And broke my own record in the bench press.
Hell yeah, that's dope. Congrats.
Yes. Thank you. So I will be going to the World Championship. So I've won the state, I've won the national, and now the World Championship is in Vegas.
Hey,
So,
that's what's up.
in Vegas, and so I will be winning that. It's being calculated as Coach Bull is. Bull Stewart is my coach.
Hey, just coming in. Not listen. We're not even staying humble. We're just gonna go win it. I like it. Yeah,
Right.
talk
That's
your stuff.
yeah. I he's very calculated with the numbers, and we're already on track to win.
Hell yeah.
So this last few weeks, I'm gonna be going through the most strict cut I've had to do. So that's, and when I say most strict, I'm already pretty good about it in my mind on a daily basis. But for the worlds, I gotta make sure I'm under. I want to be under what I'm supposed to be in weight, because then if I, on the plane and traveling, your weight can fluctuate, and
Gotcha.
we know as females, not to say men don't, but females, anything could cause weight gain. I mean, you look at food and then that's it. You're 5 pounds heavier. So there's some things. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's crazy, and we all know what female things, that number one thing that causes weight gain. So I got to be careful on that. So next 3 weeks are going to be real fun. I got my food ready to prep, and it's going to be some. I usually don't eat like that, but it's going to be pretty boring, just so that I don't slip up. So I'm going to make it just as simple as possible, so that there is no slip ups, there is no extra. Ooh, what was in that actually? So
Yeah.
yeah,
This is for nationals, so you got to do it. This is
for the world.
for
Yeah,
the world. Yeah, you got to do it. Yeah, you're crushing it. Man,
Yeah,
this is super
yeah.
cool. You're gonna go to Vegas, and so when is this? When are you going to Vegas?
September 29th through the 2nd of October.
Oh wow, that's coming up.
So the 29th is when we fly in on Thursday, and then, or wait, what is the 29th?
Let's see. The 29th, yeah, that's a Thursday.
Okay, so I fly in on Thursday. I'll weigh in on Thursday. Friday, and this is the coolest thing ever because we're in Vegas. Friday, all the women lift in one day. That's it. I'm done after Friday.
Oh,
So
that's
after
dope.
Friday, it sucks because the men on our team are broken up by weight class between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh dang! So you're gonna be done, ready to party, and they gonna have to work. Turn it up.
Yes, I'm gonna
Turn
be.
it up.
I'm gonna support, right? So,
Yeah,
but
you
I'm
gonna
gonna be
support
lit.
Faded. Yeah.
Be like, yes.
You be like,
So,
yeah.
yeah, with the drink, with the what do they call those
You
things?
got
The
two of them drinks. Yeah,
yes,
turn up.
yes, I'm gonna be doing that. I also because I was saying that about my shirt, so I also will have a table selling my shirt. So
Oh, that's
it'll
real
be
cool.
yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see how people from other countries, because India's gonna be
Yeah,
there,
represent. That'll be
Russia.
dope.
I think Russia's coming. Um, so we're gonna have in the States, but also out. It's the world. So
Yeah, a
it'll
lot
be
of
interesting for
competitors.
me. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see family members and like it's gonna be good for me to see what my shirt does to people from around the world.
Yeah,
That'll
absolutely.
be that'll be
Hopefully you
interesting
sell
to
out.
see.
So
Man,
okay,
that's the
so
goal.
for the people who were just here on this
Hmm.
continent, how can they get a shirt?
The link is in my bio. I will make sure that we put the link in this video
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
the comments
Link in the
to buy a shirt.
description to get a shirt.
Yes.
I'm getting one.
Hmm.
How much are the shirts for the people who are asking?
So between 20 and 25, if you are ordering something that is not on the visual of what I do have, that'll just be another 25. Just 25 for a special order. So yeah, 20 or 25, depending on the logo. Any solid color logo that's one color is 20. Any shirt that has the three color logo, the original logo, is going to be 25.
Oh, okay, cool. So the fans have options. What you're saying, I like that.
A lot of options.
Hell
Yes,
yeah,
and
hell yeah.
I'm welcome to ideas. I know one lady actually saw my shirt on Facebook, and in the order form at the end, she said, I did ask, I said, does anyone have any special requests or questions? And she said she wanted a purple shirt with a white logo. And I said, baby,
Oh
now
yeah,
that's an idea,
that'd be
right?
fire. I'll
Like,
take one of those. Purple's my favorite color.
man, yeah. So I'm getting that made for her. Any special orders? I know that one person wanted a sweatshirt. I haven't gotten that far, but so if anybody orders anything besides a t-shirt, I can do it upon request. So just let me know. I'm open to ideas, questions, concerns,
Yeah,
input,
that's dope.
feedback. Um, yeah, so.
That's real dope. You're on your way. So, when people click the link, is there
Hmm.
more than just shirts? Is there like what do they get? They get to see videos of you
Hmm.
competing. Like what's on this site?
So the link that you will get, will have the first link, will have the shirt link, and then there's also after that you'll see Lunchtime TV with
Oh yeah, that's
us.
right. We're on there
Yes,
too.
we're on
Hey,
there.
I forgot about
So
that.
you'll see that, and then you'll also see. I did put links of all of the championships that I've done. So all of the
Oh,
state,
cool.
the national, and then the Alki Beach one that I just did. The views and the pictures from that will be there, just so that I do that because then people that don't have Instagram can still see it because my page is not private.
Yeah.
They can still access that video, that post. And then I have on the bottom, I have a link for people that want to send me their email to look at any updates I make to that page. That whole link, any updates, anything I add, they will know about it and be emailed about it. So far, that's what I have. I also have, I think I randomly put my gym playlist and my flight
Okay.
playlist on there.
So people get some music
Just
ideas. I like that. That's
yeah,
dope.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've definitely I have music depending on what I'm doing. So that gym playlist is real ratchet. Um, and then that flight playlist is real smooth because I actually secretly, I guess not a secret anymore, I am afraid of flying. So I have to have a
I don't
playlist
blame you.
too. It's the last flight I had, the turbulence is weird. I had to go from Dallas to Houston. I don't understand that. Like
Yeah,
that
that's
really
always such
like
a weird flight.
it's weird. But that 40 minutes was all turbulence the whole entire time. And I mean, it was like this type of turbulence. It wasn't just shaking. It was like
Yeesh.
this. And so that playlist was so helpful because I mean, I was praying as well.
Yeah.
So I had
Got to.
some
You never
R&B
know about
going.
these pilots, man. They be acting up. But
Yeah, yeah,
that's cool though. So it's got
yeah,
stuff for lunchtime TV,
yeah.
music suggestions for anybody who's looking. There's gonna be videos of her whooping everybody's ass. This is gonna be crazy. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh. Well, everybody, the link will be in the description. We'll also, if Sasha can provide them, sorry, I'm hitting the microphone.
Yeah.
We'll put pictures of the logo, what the shirts potentially could look like, if that stuff is available. But
Yeah.
if not, you just order a shirt and be thankful when you get it because you're looking at greatness and you're going to wear greatness and you're
Greatness.
going to represent greatness. We're talking about gold medals over here, baby.
Gold
Yeah.
medals. I should bring them, but in the camera, but I
One
have
of,
to get up.
yeah, one of these days you're gonna just will have to turn it on and
I'm just gonna wear it.
the show will come on and you'll just have them on.
I'm just gonna be wearing them, and then I'll just
Or
have my
just have
drink
like
ready.
your
Here it
jacket
goes.
and just
Yep.
do this
Yes.
and then the
Yes.
medals.
With my drink also. Just
Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't know if
chilling.
y'all could the medals.
Hello. Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to Lunchtime TV
Hell
with
yeah.
gold medalists.
Gold medalist. That's how we introducing you going forward. Because if you win
Oh my
this,
God.
what that will make you what a 3-time or how many times?
Three time, but well, no, it would just make me a world champion. So I could win the world in
World
3 years in a
champion.
world. Yeah, world champ. Yeah, world
World
champ.
champion gold medalist Sasha
Yeah.
B. I love it.
Yeah, there's a ring to it.
I
So there's a
love
ring
it.
to
And then there's just me. I'm just here. So
Really?
we lit. I love it.
We're lit. We're
Hell
lit.
yeah, I'm in the presence of gold, baby.
Greatness.
All right. Well, everyone, so again, this was just a quick little show to highlight our world record holding gold medalist Sasha
Yes.
B. The Eclipse.
Yes, I
Got
forgot about that. The eclipse.
We got shirts, we got merch.
Yes.
We here, people. So listen, link will be in the
Here.
description. Everybody go get a
bio.
shirt. Make sure that you support. I definitely would like a purple shirt 2X. If you're gonna make one for the lady, add a second purple shirt. Let me know how much it is on my Apple Pay because I need that.
Apple Pay.
Heck yeah. Or however, I don't know. Is that or Cash App? I forgot I have a Cash App too and PayPal. Yeah, I'll get you.
And
the money.
all of the options of how to
Yeah.
pay is
Yeah,
on there.
Zelle,
There's
all
multiple
that.
options. Yes,
We
yes,
got it.
those are options.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, going forward, our next episode, we actually have a very specific subject, topic, content. Is it a special? No, but we wanted to talk about this because it's interesting. It's multiple fold, if that makes sense. So we're going to talk about body positivity. We're going to take our turn here at Lunchtime TV to talk about this and give our respective thoughts. But there's this added portion where we want to talk about when and if it is okay for the person you're seeing not to tell you to make changes, but to ask. Or are they allowed to ask? Are they allowed to say anything? Do people care about that? Would you be mad if your significant other was like, you know what, babe? I really like you like this, but I really liked you like that. How would you feel if that happened to you? So we're going to get into that, and we're going to talk about if we think that shit is acceptable.
Yes.
You guys will probably be looking at me crazy because my thoughts are kind of all over the place. I don't know how I feel because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know,
a-
man.
it's a-
It's kind of
It's a
I've
slippery
always
slope.
and I've always been conditioned and taught to you're not supposed to say nothing to the shorties. Don't say nothing.
Well,
If you know it's
well,
good for you,
yeah,
nigga, don't
yeah.
say nothing.
and if you know what's good for you, don't say anything after pregnancy.
Yeah, that'd be so wild. Like some of the stories that I hear about stuff like that, like guys just being like, I didn't like her after she had the baby. Like, you can
The
say
baby?
that, like, nigga, that's your child.
The baby,
The
not
baby.
yours, that you helped make, but she's the one that had to carry it for 9 months
No.
in weight gain. She almost died. Basically, you literally go through death. Like, come on.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. And the nigga literally, he said the baby, and I'm like,
not the baby.
bro.
So tell me how you really felt.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's crazy. And listen, y'all saw me on here just laughing just now. I'm not laughing at that, and I'm not laughing at the tons and tons of women that this ends up happening to. I'm just laughing at how shitty human beings are. That's the point in life that I'm at, where now. Are we really offended? Come on, y'all haven't seen it all. You haven't seen every shitty type of person imaginable at this point.
I would hope so.
I'm cracking up at the fact that people act like this and people act surprised. Like, it's just people, man. People are not great.
There are a lot of horrible people in the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah, listen. Before we hang it up, I'm gonna tell you this little story. And it's not like mean or anything like that. I actually wanted to kick this dude's ass because I used to work this job where we called around to health facilities to get medical records for court cases. And I forever burned in my brain will be this one lady's records that I remember having to read through and do all these things. And I remember the notes that were left in there were, this was mad foul. Shorty had to have a procedure. And then that procedure basically eliminated her joy of like having sex and all this type of stuff. Very unfortunate. Desire lost, all this type of stuff. Her husband divorced her. Reason being because they couldn't have sex. And then her kids abandoned her because they blamed her for the fact that the husband divorced her. All over him not being able to have sex. Now, I understand that it's a big deal. But it just, when you think of the changes that will happen to a person. And here's the kicker. Here's what made it crazy. They were married for like 35 years. So, 35 years, my nigga just tossed that in the trash. All over sex. After 35 years, buddy, you probably lucky if you still getting it up. If you've been married, because I assume that you didn't get married till you were like in maybe late teens, early 20s, maybe even your 30s. Like, cuz.
Well,
he just divorced her, and bro, and I tell you, reading over her file, like some of the stuff that like was on, because it's like her notes from the doctor, the physician, therapist, all these things, and you're like looking at it. My heart bled for you, shorty, because you didn't deserve to be with a shitbag, scumbag ass, bitch ass nigga of a husband like that. A nigga that would throw away y'all's entire lives that you built, all because you had changes to your body.
So wait, they could have sex, but she wouldn't feel it. Or he couldn't have sex with her at all.
It's whatever happens whenever you have a hysterectomy. But the thing that I remember was that the main thing for her was the desire and the discomfort. Because the thing that, because what happens is when they get a mesh implant and the mesh fails, the things that can happen, like when he inserts his penis, like he could get cut by that thing, or it could move and shift, and she can get cut. It was like it was a whole bunch of stuff like that. But he was just mad at the fact that she kept telling him no. I get it, but like you threw away 35 years of your life over.
But wait. I feel like after 35 years, you've been able to have sex with your wife whenever you want it. And then this happens. I will say, as fucked up as it is, they should have ended it on more cordial terms. He didn't. If that's a big deal to you and you want to end it, the children should understand and either be mad or not. But it sounds like they're blaming the wrong person because of how they did the divorce or how the divorce was done. Yeah. Because if you choose, I mean, everybody has a preference. I mean, imagine being able to have sex with someone for 35 years whenever you fucking wanted. And then on top, after a while, because what I've learned is also men's level of wanting to have sex, whether or not you can get it up or not, your guys' desire raises as you get older.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I can understand it, but it should have been done in a more...
Yeah.
Because the kids should not be upset and abandoning people, because I know someone like that. I can't name it just because they might watch, but I know people who have kept the secret of the spouse, knowing that it was actually them that caused it, but the father is doing it because they don't want to ruin the mother's, the kid's view on their mother.
Yeah, no,
And
this was very much
crazy.
this was very much a he turned the kids against me type of deal. Because and again, we don't know because we weren't there, but it would be likely to I'm inclined to believe that he probably didn't want to tell his children, "Hey guys, I'm leaving your mother because she won't fuck me."
But she can't.
No one
like
wants
she
to,
can't.
and that's what I'm saying. But no one is gonna say that. So his whole thing was probably like, yeah, your mom just is. Y'all know how they be acting. You know what I'm saying? You know how niggas do that.
But
no, you know how they be acting. It ain't me.
horrible.
You know how they be acting. I'm sure that's what he did.
And that's horrible, because how can we be mature about it and just be honest? Like,
but you gotta think, like, most people, they can't, because honest conversations are the hardest, because it could always result in guaranteed loss.
middle finger.
Yeah, people be afraid of that shit. They be afraid what's gonna happen when you have to tell somebody what's up, or you have to keep it real. Like, they rather make it messy, because then if it get messy, then there's the boundaries become different. You can do and say certain things once it gets messy, and then you can like put it on that. Well, I wouldn't have did this if you wouldn't have did this, and da 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 da.
And that's why I'm single, because I don't do that. You're not gonna no. I'm gonna address it.
No.
You're not gonna allow me to address it, and I'm gonna address it. And if it doesn't get any better, well, we're just gonna have to figure this out. I can't.
You got to be more upfront. But anyway, like I said, the thing with I'll never forget that, because ultimately what I took from it is like, damn, Buddy really threw everything away because of changes to her body, and he didn't like them. And like, I get that, but it's like, again, we ask, like, why couldn't he have been honest? And it goes back to what our topic is going to be on the show, is like, did he have the space to be honest?
Right. And if you're bold enough to leave her, if you're bold enough to leave someone knowing that will actually affect them on top of what they have to deal with. I mean, imagine you being that person to know that every time you have sex, you're going to have pain, so you can't have sex anymore at all.
Yeah.
Like me, like you hear that for you or me, I would be distraught. I would need therapy. So you're bold enough to leave me, which is, again, you're right. You can decide that, but if you're bold enough to do it, be bold enough to know the reason behind it, be honest about why, and stand up straight about your decision. Yeah, I left her because I would like to have sex with my wife.
Yeah.
I mean,
and even then, that like the part for me that feel crazy is because when I think about, like, in order for me to get to the point where I got a wife, we got to be like almost super connected. So you mean to tell me I put in all that time just to throw that shit away because we can't have sex? Like, I don't know if I ever want to even be faced with that decision, because I don't know what I would do genuinely, because some of that is the man in you. Like, men, we need sex. I mean, people need sex, so I get it. Like, as
a relationship, you need intimacy. Imagine being intimate, and that's as far as you can go, having intimacy without the physical intercourse.
Yeah, it'd be tough. I mean,
you might as well be phone sex. You might as well just play phone sex.
Yeah, that's true.
Because even then, she can't even participate because she can't have. Oh my God!
Yeah, that's true. That's true, but I just feel like, I guess if she's not enjoying it, there really aren't other alternatives.
Right, there is no alternative. She can't even pleasure herself.
I'm about to say, you could be, tongue on that thing all the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
got a lot of free time, but like at the same time, it's not the same.
It's not, especially if she can't. What do I say, since we're on that video? she can't leak any fluids, right? If you can't leak any fluids once you're ready to, have this amazing rupture, you can't even do that because it's gonna hurt.
I'm sick. Leaking fluid. What is she, a 78 Pontiac? She's leaking fluids.
I mean, she can't even have normal discharge at this point. I mean, like, you can't even, bro, she's ruined for life. And
I'm sick.
Oh my God,
Shorty, we are not laughing at your pain if you ever randomly see this, which you would not, because we didn't say your name. For the life of me, I would never remember it. I never learned any of those people's names. That was the other thing, too. I only knew their name when I had to call the facility because it was on the document in front of me. But other than that, I did not want to remember their names. But I will never forget reading over that stuff. And,
wow.
you know when you're, in a really good book and you're like, oh, my God. Oh, my God. I was looking at her fucking file just doing that the whole time. I'm like, damn, nigga really did her like that. And not a kids hater because of this. Oh my God, crazy shit. I'm like, and it was all because she went to try to have a procedure done that would hopefully change her life for the better, and it ultimately fucked her over. And then she ended up losing because everything essentially is your family, husband, kid,
you
crazy.
Built it. It's been built for 30 years.
Exactly, crazy stuff.
Oh my God.
All right, folks. Well,
okay, Catherine.
Next week's show will be body positivity, and then we are going to talk about if and when it is okay for your significant other to maybe mention or voice or speak about your body. And it's men to women, women to men, men to men, women to women, whatever everybody's preference is. People are going to feel some type of way, so we're going to get into whether or not it's okay, appropriate, all these things.
Yes.
And then, like I said,
even the good stuff, even the so-called good stuff that I hear all the time, you stay like that. People tell me all that all the time. You stay that size. What if I don't? And what if I do? What if I mean, come on. Yeah, they're like, I like you just like this. Don't get any smaller and don't get any bigger. Nah. What?
I feel like outside of just hearting a photo, you shouldn't say nothing about a chick's body, bro. It get dangerous. I'm not doing that. Even when they ask, I've had shorties ask, what do you think? It looks great. It's just default answer. You look
you are no help. You're no help when you be lying, though.
Listen, we're gonna talk about it next week because
Yes.
If I were to actually be like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Maybe you could do. No, y'all already know. The second somebody start going into a little soliloquy about your body, you're immediately gonna be thinking about 1,000 ways you can kill a motherfucker. You're not even gonna hear what they gotta say. You're just gonna be thinking, how do I get away with murder? Do I just get some icicles to form and then stab them with the ice so that way it's water? I know how.
To kill a bee.
Listen, that's when you get off The Office. That's where I heard that from Angela. I think Angela talks about that.
Yeah, Angela talks about that. She also, I just shared a thing about Angela. What you say? We're not going to get into that. I can't.
Anyway. All right, team. This has been Lunchtime TV with your host, Meemko Jackson, and your other host, Sasha B. Sasha, tell them we out until next week.
Until next week, y'all. We out.
And also,
I'm gonna finish my drink.
She's going to finish her drink, and then y'all be sure to like, comment, subscribe, click the link, not clink it. Click the link in the description and get you a t-shirt before something crazy happens to you. End up in the clink, because when you go to the clink, you're going to be like Michael Scott. And
Michael Scott.
The Dementors are going to get you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For all you Harry Potter fans. All right, man. We out of here. Until next time, everybody. Sasha, tell them we out.
We out.
We out.